One of my favorite diagrams when it comes to time is an infographic by Adeel Anwar. Her amazing work is always good to look at, but one of the things that has been highlighted is that based on a lifespan of 78 years, we spend a third sleeping, roughly 10.5 years working, 9 years we allocate to TV, video games and social networks, 6 years doing chores, 4 years eating and drinking, 3.5 years in education, 2.5 years grooming. Well, for me, when it comes to education, I spent 8 years doing 4 years masters and 4 years PhD, so I spent a large chunk of my life in education. But anyway, 2.5 years grooming, 2.5 years shopping, 1.5 years in childcare, 1.3 years in commuting, and 9 years left. So roughly 80,000 hours. But the key interesting thing is that we spend 9 years on the TV playing video games and social networks. That is like a full lifetime. You can have an extra lifetime if you just manage your time properly. When it comes to work, the top time and energy consuming things at work are meetings. Meetings consume a lot of time and energy. And so when you set up meetings, make sure you have a proper agenda. You need to have a proper agenda, and you need to have the meeting minutes as well. Try to keep them concise. Because a lot of times, and now recently having joined government institutes, I'm realizing how much time is wasted in meetings. Another thing is, if a person doesn't have to be there, make sure he's not there. The optimum number in meetings is 4 to 5 people. That's it. You don't need 8 people, 10 people, 12 people in meetings. Try to keep them as focused as possible. The other thing that consumes time and energy are emails. Emails is Brendan Bouchard, whom I'll introduce in the next slide also, and I might have mentioned him in the first module perhaps. He mentions it's just a beautiful way of organizing other people's agendas. You know, emails are free, so whoever wants, they'll just email you. It's a beautiful way of other people's agendas being organized for them. The other thing is multitasking. Multitasking, what research says, it's not possible. So there was this thing about, they would say females can multitask and males are not built to multitask. That's not true, because what we're finding is, because of the nature of the tasks that we're undergoing in this day and age, that both of the genders, they are only able to monotask to get the most out of them. And lastly, procrastination. Procrastination, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. People that keep leaving things. What tends to happen is either you'll never do it, or you do it right before the deadline. Now the thing here is something that Piero Vitale from Island 41 mentioned when one of the life coaches that would come to the University of Manchester. He mentioned that the interesting thing about procrastination is, why do we not think in terms of doing the thing? And for example, if you're doing your PhD, okay, it's going to take 4 years. Why do we not think, let's do it in 3.5 years and spend half a year traveling? Why do we leave it up to the end of, say, 3 years and 11 months, and then basically be working till the last minute? And so procrastination has its issues, and these are the things that consume the most time and energy.